What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, and welcome back to Goosebumps Week. This is the Goosebumps score that I've been excited about all Goosebumps Week, and this will be the conclusion of Goosebumps Week because this is probably the biggest score that you can get Goosebumps-wise, if you're not a mega collector like my friend Bjorn, whose info I'll be adding in the description. This dude's collection is unreal. I think I've shouted him out once before, but that was years ago. This kid is to Goosebumps what I am to Masks and then some. I would say that his collection probably equals out to more than my Mask collection as far as Goosebumps stuff goes. He's definitely the king of it. Makes crazy good content. I've been subscribed for a couple years now, and I'm just super stoked every time he uploads a video. So make sure to go check him out. Me and him have talked about doing a collaboration lately, and we want to kind of get the ball rolling on that. Maybe some sort of Goosebumps giveaway. Before we get into the unboxing, I want to ask you guys today's question, and today's question is TV Slappy or movie Slappy? Personally, movie Slappy just does not do it for me at all. I don't like the way he looks. He's not sinister. He doesn't sound cool because he's voiced by Jack Black, which is what it is, but I just don't dig him at all. They've completely ruined that character for me as far as the movies. Probably won't think he's cool even after seeing him in the second movie. TV Slappy, however, on the other hand, even if movie Slappy was cool, I doubt he would be nearly as cool as TV Slappy because TV Slappy is just fucking awesome. I know it's probably just all nostalgia, or mostly nostalgia, but for some reason, even watching Goosebumps right now, I still love TV Slappy. Just love the way he looks, I love his voice, he seemed a lot more sinister. Let me know down in the comments below which you prefer, TV Slappy or movie Slappy. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into this box. I am super stoked about this. I've wanted one of these since I was a child, and thanks to Trick or Treat Studios, which say what you will about them, we do get some cool things from them, have released one, and I knew that I had to get one ASAP because, as I mentioned throughout all of Goosebumps Week, Trick or Treat Studios actually lost their license to Goosebumps stuff, or gave it up. I'm not really sure what the actual story is there, but they don't have it anymore, and all that stuff is going to be discontinued, or is discontinued currently, and is just still being sold on the shelves until it's all gone. So most of you guys can probably guess what it is based on the fact that the box is massive, so let's just not waste any time, go ahead and get him out. So no surprise here, we have TV Slappy, and wow, does he look cool. Super stoked on him. And he's actually a lot bigger than I thought he was going to be, but I guess this is about the accurate size to what was used in the show. He's super light, mostly foam. I think he has like a steel structure underneath so you can pose him differently. As you can see, he comes with his little cards here with the saying on there to wake him up. His suit's really nice. I'm actually surprised by how well they were able to mass produce that. Face looks pretty good. He's a little scuffed up. I think they tried to make him look rougher than what he actually does. And one thing that I've noticed is that when Trick or Treat Studios got the license for these, they actually went to the Scary Closet, who already had a finished product like this and was selling it. It was a little higher quality because it wasn't mass produced. He was hand making stuff. And the Scary Closet claimed that they were using like screen accurate casts, like straight from the actual movie molds. So basically real deal stuff, and that's not true at all. I don't know why they were trying to pull one over on people like that. They do look really good, and they should have just let their art speak for itself, but instead they lied and said that they were using screen used molds or whatever, and that's just not the truth. There's way too many differences to pick apart sculpturally, and they just kind of paint it too harsh. So I mean, if they wanted to, they could have just sold this as is, as a replica, and made just as much money, but instead they decided to lie. And Trick or Treat Studios does that with stuff too. I'm not really sure why they do that. They could just let their product speak for itself as a replica and get away with it. But they did that with the Nameless Ghoul masks too, the ones from Meliora, and those are obviously not from the screen used molds by Jerry Constantine. I don't know why they said they were. Everybody knew that they were sculpted replicas by a guy named Jason King, who used to do Carnival Obscuria, or however you would pronounce that. So I don't know why companies lie and say that certain things come from screen used molds or whatever else when they clearly don't. I mean, it's pretty easy, and to me that seems like false advertising, which is not allowed. So it is what it is, but I just did want to give you guys that little piece of advice. Although it does look great, this is the closest replica that we're probably ever going to get. Definitely not from the screen used molds, so do not fall for that. All in all, I'm super stoked with this thing for the price. It looks good. I can't wait to have it put up on a shelf with some other Goosebumps stuff. My only complaint is that they didn't try to go really screen accurate. They gave it a kind of a harsh paint job with like the evil eyes, and Slappy doesn't look like that. I think the fact that he wasn't menacing made him more menacing, so the fact that they tried to paint him to look evil and gritty just doesn't do it for me. So he will be getting a repaint. I'm definitely going to be going over his face and his eyes and making him a little more neutral so that he's a little creepier, in my opinion, and closer to the screen use stuff. But yeah, all in all, super stoked. I'm so glad to finally have one of these things. This is just the coolest thing ever because TV Slappy was like one of the first monsters that I ever fell in love with. So to finally have one really, really makes me happy, and it puts a little piece right in my nostalgic heart. So right now I'm just gonna set him up and give you guys a nice up close look at everything, show off his face, his suit. We'll have him kind of propped up and displayed so that you guys can see how he's gonna look when I get my little Goosebumps section complete. So without further ado, here is Slappy, the TV version by Trick or Treat Studios. Alright guys, that is going to be all for this video and for Goosebumps week. I hope that you guys had fun and enjoyed, and we will see you later.